Hey everyone, this is Nicholas Peter Ugero again, and please ignore my sty. I just got that in the past day or so. Duh. This video is going to be a thank you to Jenny and Jim. Jenny is my best friend, and me and her have had a long history together, and we've done a lot of growing together. She's the one that was in the process with me with gardening and making organic products and learning more about the world and what's going on. And I was unfortunately not in the right mindset. I was a very toxic person. Um, the problems that I've been dealing with were problems I was dealing with at the time, and I did a lot of hurting, or I've caused a lot of hurting for her, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of self-confidence issues I caused. And a few months ago, the last time we had seen each other, she was still engaged, and I made her feel really uncomfortable. I did not make her feel safe. She felt really awkward around me. Um, I was not really in control of my faculties. I was just thinking down there, and that was the last time I had seen her. And we talked a little bit after that, and then she dropped off the face of the earth. I thought it was just because of me, and she wanted to give us time or apart, but it turns out her phone was just broken as well, and she couldn't afford it, so that was why. But it wasn't until that Sunday I talked with my mom and God, and then the Tuesday where I had my panic attack, and then that Thursday was when I made my I'm a recovering sex porn gaming addict. And that was the night that she had reached out to me, Jenny. And at that point, I was very much alone. I had stopped talking to Lindsay at the time because I knew that everything that I was saying was not going to be enough for her to not go to Texas. And it was just really eating me alive inside. And so it was an absolute godsend. It was exactly what I needed, the exact support I needed, because I've known this woman for almost 4 years. Probably, I think next month it's going to be 4 years now. And we've been through hell together, and she has so much background on me, and she's personally experienced my toxic mindset and how it hurts people firsthand. And she reached out to me with just a really nice text. I wish I could just take the time to scroll through it really quick, but just to tell you guys, but it was just such a relief when I had seen that she texted me, because I just know she just has all that background, and I just know how much she cares about me and she wants me to do well. And she was just so happy to see that I was finally taking those steps that I needed to take for such a long time. And then as the days went on, I was able to get in contact with her fiance, and he was going through similar issues in terms of like the porn and the masturbating, to either more of an extreme or less of an extreme, depending on some of the circumstances regarding it. But the fact that I've been able to get him on that same app, the fact that I've been able to be forgiven by this man who has every right to hate me, and have disdain for me, and only wish the worst for me, and to have him be able to forgive me, and for me to be able to help them in their relationship and be a support structure for them too, and help motivate them and support them. It's just been one of the most fulfilling things, and one of the biggest benefits of this NoFap journey, and support structures within this journey that I'm going through, because it's because I felt really guilty about the things I had done to both of them, and just the fact that I have the ability to do that, to have that opportunity to make amends, and then not just go from there and get that closure, but then to use that as a new beginning for us, for all three of us. And yeah, I was at my lowest point, when Jenny contacted me, and then that really helped things become more manageable because of our history and all that stuff. And she's just such a phenomenal human being. Like, I love that woman, and she's just got a heart of gold. She always puts others before herself, to a fault sometimes, but she was just so proud of me and just kept giving me positive affirmations and just saying that it's just crazy that I'm doing this, and it's amazing. It's just been extremely inspiring for me, very humbling, and even her fiance, I have his phone number now. We're in constant contact basically. Like, they're both texting me at the same time, and they're hanging out. I'm like texting both of them, having good conversations, talking about food or whatever else, talking about their workouts, and just being able to be a part of that and not have it be toxic anymore. It's just life changing for me, and it just cements the fact that I don't ever want to go back, because I feel too good. It makes me feel just too good and too happy to be able to be a part of their relationship, and not be that person that feels like left out, or feels like he has to talk in a certain way or act a certain way that's toxic in order to get an emotional response from someone. No, I can just be myself now and be authentic and communicate and be supportive and be myself, and I'm having these people come into my life and stay in my life because they see how sincere I am and how authentic I am. And not this past weekend, but the weekend before that, I had actually I had the honor of having Jenny come over, and she actually, on Friday, and then she stayed Friday night and left Sunday or Saturday afternoon. And just being able to like hold her hand while I was crying about Lindsay, being able to give her a nice hug for support, especially since everything that we've gone through, it was just such a gift. And the fact that nothing inappropriate happened, no inappropriate urges or thoughts even occurred in my brain. So there's no way I'm going to act on anything that I'm not going to act on that if I'm not even thinking about it, So there's not even a chance of it. So the fact that was, it just went so well, and it was just so healthy, and there was only benefits that came from it, it's just mind-boggling. Because just a few months ago, she was scared to be alone with me, and I was scared to be alone with her. Like, I didn't trust myself. Like, I felt like I had no control over this stuff. And now it's like I am in control. I am the master now. And my ego and all those addictions, they're either in the back seat, or I just kicked them out and they're just rolling behind me in the rearview mirror. Like, it's just long gone. The amount of fulfillment and just the feeling of my heart and my body with just happiness, and the fact that I can do this stuff and communicate with these people, I have no desire to go back to that previous me, because all it was shallow interactions, just disdain for myself, unworthiness, feelings of unworthiness for myself, lack of self-care, avoidance of the reality of situations, like my living situation. I didn't want to deal with any of that stuff either. It was just super overwhelming. I didn't even know where to start. And yeah, like the drug addictions and just all that, the video games, and it was crippling, and I was just a shell. So the fact that I just feel like I have just so much life now, and I feel like I can just give so much now without like taking away from myself, I just have an abundance of this, to where it's just so easy to just let it out and be there for people, and be a support structure. And the fact that I'm just in constant communication with these two, and also a woman that I worked with a couple of years ago in 2018 at a summer camp. I was interested in her. She just wanted to be friends, but like I just couldn't handle that, because that was me. God forbid I have a female friend that I don't do anything with, And so she had actually seen my video of me being a recovering porn sex gaming addict, and she reached out to me on Facebook saying how awesome it is that I'm doing this and taking these steps. And now I have her number and we're talking, and I'm talking to her about COVID, we're bouncing stuff back and forth, completely healthy, perfectly fine conversations. I don't have any urge to say anything stupid or whatever, but it's just, and this other woman, Kira, me and her have a little bit of a history, but she's got like a heart of gold too. She's just an amazing person. And in terms of all four of these people, the fact that there's a history with them, and the fact that I'm able to get that closure with those previous chapters, and I can use this starting point as a great jumping off point to facilitate a new relationship, a new non-toxic one, a fresh start, being reborn again. Like, I feel like I'm a kid again. And just the fact that I've gotten so much encouragement from these people, especially Jenny and Jim. It just really fills me up completely, and I know I'm on this right path. I know I'm not going anywhere near that stuff again. Like, even something like getting undressed to go in the shower, trigger. Like, that was a total trigger for me to possibly do something in the shower. And now it's like I don't even think about it. It's like even the triggers that on the daily basis that I would have, like me laying down by myself or whatever. And usually I sleep naked, so like me sleeping naked was like a trigger for me too. Like, it's not even bothering me. I don't have any desire to do that stuff. Because I know how empty I always felt afterwards. And it's just like, and especially since it's been 30 days, it's allowed me to, like, I can just look back at all these things and it's just so much clearer. Like, it just makes so much sense. It's not where I'm like kind of confused as to why I would do something and not something else. Now it's just like, oh, I know exactly why I was doing that. Because of this and this and this and this. And now that I'm going to therapy at noon today. And I'm going to start reading that book, Out of the Shadows, today, right now. And yeah, it's just an absolute blessing. And hopefully these multiple interactions I'm having can also really show my former partner how much everyone is seeing this in me, and how much they're all supporting me, and how I'm the real deal, and the person that she wanted me to be and was trying to be patient for and could see within me is finally here. And she doesn't have to show me a sad movie knowing that I'll get emotionally upset over the movie, because I still have a heart. And not having to make me watch a sad movie in order to hopefully have a chance of me having something click within my head to say, oh wow, I love this woman. Like, the things that she would do to try to make me change in a positive way to be the person I am today. It's just so sad that she felt she had to show me a sad movie in order for me to possibly start seeing how I felt about her. She told me that yesterday, and it was just so sad to me. And I've just come such a long way, and she knows it. And I have so many people that have my back now, and I'm just so grateful to these people who have been here at my time of need to help me become a stronger person, to help me to help facilitate my authentic expressions, and to be able to consistently on a daily basis be able to do the non-toxic actions, the non-toxic communication, the fulfilling interactions that just help fill me up on a daily basis and just keep me in this positive state of mind. And one thing with this NoFap journey that I've noticed is I've still had a couple panic attacks. This past week I had 2 or so. And regarding Lindsay and just understanding that she's going to go meet this guy again in Texas, even with everything that's been going on positively with me and her, and the deepening of our connection, I know that she's still going to go there again, maybe a couple more times after that. And because of all this sexual passion or sexual energy that I'm bringing up here into my heart and my stomach and my brain and just my spirit, sometimes that buildup of emotion, it's still new to me. So sometimes it shoots sideways. So that comes in the form of me having a panic attack, starting to hyperventilate, getting numb from my elbow to my hands, from my knee to my feet, getting numb in my face, feeling like I'm gonna faint. This newfound passion, it's I still have to learn how to harness it at times, because sometimes it does get too much, and I've never had panic attacks before like this. So I know that it is because of this newfound passion. I gotta learn how to control it at those moments and find those triggers. Maybe do some push-ups or running in place, go for a walk, start singing, maybe scream. I gotta try those out, but I'm becoming a lot more aware. Each day that passes, I get stronger. Each day that passes, my mind gets clearer. And I'm now that I'm doing the therapy and stuff, now it's just validating everything that I'm doing and my mindset on those previous traumas and why those have led me to be where I am. Like the masturbating was just a coping mechanism. Like I didn't know any other way to really deal with my depression or my anxiety or my feeling a lack of love from my father. Just self-medication, that's really all it was. I was just a damaged, broken, like 8-year-old boy who was self-medicating in ways that's the only way he knew how to. And that's when everything just started compounding and then being really like crystallized within my being. And just the fact that I've been able to shatter that stuff and have everything just become so much more easy to deal with. Like all those shadows that I had are finally gone. And it's, how was the shadow work this easy? It's just unfathomable to me. So the fact that I have these people in my life, and I'm going to continue to have these people in my life because I know I'm not going to push them away. It's just such a godsend, and I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys so very much. And I look forward to maybe getting more people from my past that come and contact me, because I know that the more fulfilling thing is to rekindle or to go through some of that past stuff, get past it, start a new chapter. I know how much more fulfilling that is than for me to send a naked photo or get a naked photo. Like, it's just night and day. That's just so childish and just so ridiculous. I can't even believe I've gotten to this mindset, because I thought that was I thought that was me. And it was never me. It was just a broken 8-year-old boy that was self-medicating and didn't feel worthy of love and pushed the people that loved him away, even though he knew that they were a great soul, a beautiful soul, and that things could have worked out had I not been hurt and damaged. So it's just been a phenomenal blessing on this NoFap journey to have people in my life that have been able to forgive me and be a support structure and start new and not dwell on that past. So I thank all of you, and I thank the people that in time will reach out to me and hopefully see this video. And I love all of you guys, and I love everyone that's watched my videos and have subscribed to me. It really means the world to me. I'm so blessed to have people that are supportive in my life, and I hope to continue to have those kind of connections. So thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you. Stay strong. Take care.